Happening, guys, coming to you from downforsoundshop.com. In my head, I'm like, I'm gonna get this one done before 3 minutes is up, and then it messed me up. But we're gonna keep it going anyway. I'll still try to do it in 3 minutes. All right, first question that we have here is Michael R1624, amp wiring. Do I need to use gauge for the most wattage the amp can put out, or for what ohm load I will be running? I want to run my amp at 4 ohms, but I feel 0 gauge is a little excessive for 600 watts. The easiest way to answer this, if your amplifier has whatever the gauge wiring is on the amplifier that it's asking for, give that to it. This amplifier, JP95T, 0 gauge inputs, you want to put 0 gauge in there. Well, that one has 0 gauge too. Anyway, just use whatever opening that it has, like whatever size that is, use that. If it's 4 gauge, use 4 gauge. If it's 0 gauge, use 0 gauge. Up next, we have 7 Huns. Hey JP, what should I get to properly power a JP33 on 2 SCAR ZVX15s in a 2014 Traverse? Properly upgrade your alternator to at least a 240 amp Mechman, do a big 3 upgrade, and then add a Down for Sound LTO 6.0 in the back and see how your voltage holds. I think you'll be good. Obviously use all big wire, good connections, everything like that. So that's where I would start with that. Up next, last but not least, we got General Germ. Running 2 JP23s on a stock battery, Down for Sound LTO 6.0. Do I need another battery? Big 3 is done. Stock alt. Bro, come on, man. Y'all gotta quit this. Y'all, this is very common. I'm not dissing anybody. This is an education time. Please stop doing this. You won't believe how many times like we have people's amp fail because they just don't have the proper electrical for it. People will have dreams to get big amps or a bunch of small amps, and it adds up, and they don't have the electrical to support it. They're like, oh, if I can just afford this amplifier. Usually, I think a rule of thumb is like however much the amp costs, you're probably gonna have to spend the same amount on the electrical to properly power that amplifier. So in this case, basically, he's got, say, $600 in amps, and like having, so I mean, these things dyno out at about 2,700 watts. So essentially, it has a 5,000 watt amp. So with that, I would recommend high output alternator, 240 amp at least, and he already has a big 3 done, but you got to get the alternator first, and you may be okay with that, but you'll probably, to be optimal, add another LTO 6.0 and you should be golden with that. But anyway, guys, like, please, I know this video, I just messed it all up because I was trying to do 3 minutes and then I got off on a tangent, but it's very important to know that you have to power your amplifiers properly. So please take the time to lay that out and do that so you can get the best experience out of, I don't care what the brand is, like, you just want to make sure you get the best experience out of it because you're spending your hard-earned dollars on these amplifiers and you don't want it to fail. So make sure you have the proper electrical for it. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, hit us up, downforsoundshop.com, or give us a call at 702-701-9800. We'll see you in the next one. Later. What's happening, guys? If y'all enjoyed all the hot content that you saw in that video, be sure to follow me on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram under the Lifer Price, and also Down for Sound Shop on Facebook and Instagram, and don't forget Snapchat. I'm JPD4S on there, so be sure to check me out there. We'll see you in the next one. Later.